button check. Yeah, top of the line, I give it the news. There's nothing less. The way I deliver the facts, try to do it the best, man. It's button check. Gotta subscribe and telling you that it's button check. You're not tuning to button check.
What is up, Button Check fam? Welcome back to it again. A beautiful day of checking these buttons. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, it is Thursday, that much closer to the weekend. And for those worried about the intro, don't worry, I'm not changing it, right? I might remaster the original intro, but for now, somebody actually created me that intro, and I'm a fan of it. So every now and then, I like to mix it up. And we like to mix up them chapters down below if you guys want to skip around. And of course, if I could talk, of course, that sub button on the race to 70K. We got a lot, man. We got cheaters, we got trolls, we got updates, we got surprises. So without further ado, let's go. And now into the next set of sponsored buttons that need to be checked. That is right, I say it and I sound like a broken record, but it's because of you guys helping the channel grow that we have the opportunity to do this full time and provide more coverage for the FGC. And Extra Wallet is back one more time. They've been with us for quite some years now. So for those that don't know, I first crossed paths with Extra Wallets back in, I want to say 2020. I was able to do, they were like one of my first sponsors ever, and I've had the wallet ever since. And honestly, it's the best one I've ever had. And you know, if you watch the show, I have one, my wife has one, my son, like it's our favorite wallet. It's also known as the smartest wallet because it can come with the tracker. The tracker will show like where your wallet is if you ever lose it, like on your phone, right? It'll show an actual map and it'll beep. Not only that, if you lose your phone and you have the tracker, it'll track the phone. Not to mention they got laptop cases, backpacks. I mean, there's a lot going on with Esker, right? But for today, we're just talking about these amazing wallets. And right here, brand new in the package, I just started opening up. Ooh, smell that leather, baby. The brand new Parliament Vaqueta, if I can get my Italian on real quick. It's the pure black and I love it. Smells brand new, holds up to 12 cards, and it can hold the tracker in the back as well. And you can see right here, this is like my favorite feature right here. It got the button right here at the bottom. All of them have it, right? Bam, press it, cards come right out. If you flip it over, they don't. And I'm not putting no pressure, they literally don't fall out. So you can just push them in like that, and anytime you need it, bam, they just come right out and they don't fall out. Push it. When you open it, you got more room. A lot of people like to put cash right here or more cards. You got another 2 slots here, and in the back, you got another one. If you happen to get that card tracker, you can put it in the back. And obviously keep in mind they come in different colors. And also keep in mind that promo code BUTTONCHECK, link down below. Definitely click it for the extra savings. You get 5% off with my code. But the site is having anywhere from like 25% off to 30% off, right? That's site wide. Use my code as well, get an additional 5% off. And last but not least, if you want something even like more sleeker, like super thin, we got the aluminum card holder right here. This is brushed copper. Look at how beautiful. Oh, I don't know. Let me see if I can focus that. Look at the color. This is the first time I've got this one in this color. Okay, so not only is this solid, right? It is not going to bend for anything, but you could still put up to 12 cards and also extra cash in this one as well. And it has that beautiful button at the bottom right here. Watch this. Bam. There go the cards. And this one has that RFID protection, which is the wireless theft protection. You could also add that tracker that we were talking about earlier. And in the back, this one has the expandable aluminum back plate. I'm gonna try to focus on it right here. There is the back plate right there. Look at how smooth that is, right? You can put another card or cash behind that as well. So definitely check out their website because they have a lot. In that RFID, like wireless protection, the wallets actually have it too. So anyway, link down below. Definitely check them out. Once again, Esker Wallets, thank you so much for sponsoring the show, and much love to the Button Check fam for making this happen. Thank you guys. All right, now into the first set of No Tekken 8 is broken, but give it a chance. Buttons that need to be checked. This one comes from a pro player by the name of Ulsan, if I'm saying that correctly. I believe a player well known, right, out of Korea. Information on the screen and link down below. Definitely check him out and show him that love. Well, apparently the other day, he made a statement, right? I think more or less he's comparing it to Tekken 7. He's like, I think a lot of you don't remember how bad we have it compared to 8, you know what I'm saying? And we need to appreciate how far we've come, right? Well, he posted this the other day saying, after the last Tekken 7 tournament, I was so happy that I didn't have to play anymore. Exactly, Tekken 8 is not looking good right now, but Tekken 8, it was really what I want. Hopefully they fix something soon. And then he posted this video down below. Check it out.
Ulsan, go, 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 beat down, go, go.
There you have it. Continuing right here saying, many players are angry about Tekken 8, but I don't want to go back to Tekken 7 for sure. I'm happy, feel sad for some patch or bugs, but Tekken 7 was at the same, or was the same at the start, right? Hopefully they fix it soon. Others respond saying, why should we accept that every time a game needs to be bad, in a bad state at release now? He responds saying, well, I said hopefully they fix it soon, not looking good right now, but better than if we still play Tekken 7. Every player said boring and want to play Tekken 8. Others respond saying, now that you are winning with a broken character, which is why you are saying this, we will see what you have to say once Azucena gets nerfed. He responds saying, when I was winning TWT with Kazumi, I said boring Tekken 7. Basically saying I had the same energy when I was winning, right? Laura right here responds saying, no, it wasn't. Stop lying. T7 wasn't perfect at the start, but it was not this bad. T8 is a clown show with boring roster and laggy netcode. Ulsan responds saying, did you play Tekken 7 arcade version? And then somebody by the name of Monk right here says, translation for the last line, they haven't learned nothing and haven't improved. Ivan adds saying, it's still a bit scummy, especially since we have to pay so much money. But on that other perspective, I see somebody saying, LOL, people are being so dramatic, it's hilarious. The game is miles better than T7, miles better than MK1. The team obviously is listening and working to target things. They are crying for this balancing patch, and once it happens, they will cry about something else. Just stop bitching and play the game, or play something else, because you will kill the vibe for people who are actually enjoying it. Damn, how y'all feeling about that? So on one hand, you got people saying, I guess the main point that Ulsan's bringing up, right, is that, well, yes, it's not that good, because he literally said it's not the best right now. They need some patches, right? But if we remember Tekken 7, it's way better. And you showed the video, or you see the video where him like celebrating, saying no more Tekken 7. I'm so glad, so glad this game is over. But other people in the FGC are like, no, why should we have to accept that every time a game is released, it's just gonna be dog shit at the release? You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't it just be a complete game at release? Which we've obviously seen with other games, right? MK1, Street Fighter 5, just to name a few, right? I think that's why Street Fighter 6 hit so hard, is because when it was released, it had such a good release that I feel like a lot of people in the community hadn't seen that in such a long time. We were just like head over heels falling in love with the shit. Now, obviously, there's some little things and hiccups and whatnot that people have in the community still for Street Fighter 6, but the release was just so much better than what we were used to. So how y'all feeling about that energy? Do you think we should just be grateful for what we got because it's miles better than Tekken 7? Or do you think, no, a game is a game, and at the end of the day, we're paying that money, so we should get what we paid for? How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for them Tekken cheaters reaching an all-time low, buttons that need to be checked. Look, I promise I'm not just trying to dogpile on Tekken right now, but it's a lot, and it's a lot trending, right? But like we said, and like I've said in every video, there's always two sides of the fence. As many people complain, I would like to believe there's just as many people, somewhere around that number, right, that believe, no, that they love this game and it's the best version of the game yet. I've said that multiple times. But as of right now, obviously, pros and casuals alike, everybody knows that there's some shit going on with T8 right now, and it looks like the devs are trying, to fix it. But this right here is crazy as well, right? So somebody by the name, well, first off, let me give a shout out to Christopher. He tagged me in this, saying, check out this Streets video. I believe he's a well-known TikToker, right? His information on the screen and down below, definitely check him out, right? A lot of following on TikTok. He says, yo, have you guys seen this in Tekken 8? This is wild. Apparently he made a video talking about like a new form of cheating. Not exactly how long this has been out, but let's check it out.
I'm going to need Bandai Namco to actually start banning people instead of giving people a slap on the wrist. I'm gonna play something for you really quick, and I want you to see what the problem is.
Good. Let's check this out. You hear that?
Drop it.
Heard it again.
Fuck.
So I'm not sure if you heard, there was like a camera sound that was happening every couple of seconds or so.
Yep.
One thing that this streamer was doing, presuming it's OREC TV, since he was the Kazuya in this matchup, is using the screenshot feature. Actually causes the game to lag midway. And he's purposefully using that feature to cause the other player to drop combos. There is no need for this type of behavior, dude.
Nope.
If you can't take the L, then why are you playing a game where you're most likely going to be taking a lot of L's? Bandai Namco need to tighten up and get it together.
Damn. FGC responding somewhere like the number of 4 bars I played that would randomly lag. This makes sense now, right? And that was by King Headass. Gotta love that name, right? Others responding on this as well, saying I'm so sick and tired of people cheating on these games, COD including, why I don't really want to play online anymore. And you get that vibe, right? Because others continuing saying I'm wondering why this was happening. People are freezing the game intentionally. Wow, this is sad. Street response saying the measures people will go to just to win. I see Santi saying I had to stop playing because people would be doing this type of lag switching. And down below, Just Justin says, yo, this happened to me the other day and I knew I wasn't bugging. And it continues on, right? There's a lot of comments, as you can see, how many people were commenting and how many people like this. Like if we go back real quick, how many people was it? Let me see if I can get on that video real quick. Yeah, over 25,000 likes, almost 26,000 likes just on this video alone. So like I said, we all knew lag switching has been a thing forever. I didn't know this. Like, how the hell that you heard that? It was like, dee, dee, like that little camera sound. How do you even think of shit like this? And how is the game even fun? Like, literally, how are you just so naturally just, I don't know, just okay with this type of shit that it's fun? You know what I'm saying? You're just literally using your brain, all the mental strength you got to figure out new ways to win, new ways to cheat, than actually training. You know what I'm saying? All the same fucking mental capacity you could be using to literally train and figure out the game, but you use the same energy just to figure out how to cheat. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Is there a fucking forum where they get these tricks and hacks? I don't know, man. But how y'all feeling about that? The state of plugging and cheating in Tekken. Like I said, right now it looks like Tekken 8, the devs got their hands full. They are being transparent from what I could see, like as far as like trying to handle it. How y'all feeling? Let me know. And then just one more time, thank you guys for the amazing love. We will see you soon, if not tomorrow, definitely the next day. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. I love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
First of all, quite a few people tagged me in this, including May Snowcan and my cousin Dirty Low. Thank you guys for the love. I really appreciate it. And even on the Button Check family group on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for that. Apparently, the beautiful people at Versus Vortex, none other than the god Xian, right? We all know the man, the legend, and Mike Ross. So they brought me up the other day. Before we get into that, let's just watch the clip. Let's go.
We're not sure exactly how much we don't know. I'd like to think I know everything.
I don't think so, but I do see button check every day. I'm gonna shout outs to
Ernesto. Shout outs to Ernesto. One day, Ernesto, we're gonna get that interview going, right? Right, buddy?
First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Cien for giving me a shout out and saying that he watches Button Check every day. That's the crazy thing, is I honestly really have no idea. I see the numbers go up and the love, but at the end of the day, I don't really know who watches. I would hope everybody does, but you know, yeah, I appreciate that. Now, you realize, or did you hear, that as soon as he said that, the first thing that Mike said was, hey, yeah, Button Check, Ernesto, we're gonna get that interview, right, buddy? And then it clicks. The reason why I said that is because I've been trying to interview this motherfucker. I've been trying to interview me some Mike Ross for like 2 years. 2 years. We had communicated that I was supposed to get the first interview, right? I know Mike for some years. You know, he's been kind to me in the past. But what I'm trying to say is I was under the impression I was gonna get the interview. 2 years, never got it. He's done a couple since, I think at least 2. Chris T did an excellent job with him the other day. I thought it was a great interview, you know. And no hate towards Chris T, because Chris T's the homie. Love me some Chris T. Can do no wrong to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he got the interview, you know. 2 years after me and Mike talked about it. But still, hey, still water. Here go the bridge. Here goes some water right here under the bridge. But with that being said, I would like to point out to the people, just so you could know, that I've tried to interview Mike a few times, and Mike will always cancel. Mike will troll cancel, you know what I'm saying? And he just doesn't, he's so gifted at it, y'all. I want you to know. He's so gifted at just troll canceling me. Like he does it, like, is easy breezy as somebody walks down the street on a cool summer's day, you know what I'm saying, eating an ice cream cone. That's how carefree Mike is at trolling my ass when it comes to this interview. he's just gifted at it. Mike's trolling abilities with this fucking interview is S tier. Like, it's off the charts. Sometimes he cancels in advance, sometimes he cancels at the last second. I mean, right when I'm about to hit record on the damn camera. So with all that being said, just to give you guys a better picture, I would like to end today's video with this scene. A classic scene that we're all very familiar with, and it depicts clearly, accurately, my experience with Mike Ross and this interview. Enjoy.
Mike Ross.
What's up?
Ernesto.
I'm glad you're here. Some business came up I gotta handle. So we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand? Yeah, that's cool. Just for a couple of weeks. I understand. Yeah.
It's cool.
Maybe a little longer.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, I'll call you next week and we'll iron out the details. Okay?
Yeah.
It was great seeing you, son.
Ernesto.
You too.
Mike Ross.
Yeah.
How come you don't want me, man?